How's it going, everybody? This is Rob, and I guess I could say I am now with Postmates, which is actually pretty cool. You guys know me as far as doing reselling, and I just really like to, to do stuff that doesn't involve, having a boss or anything like that. So I figure, what can I do, to kind of fill in the time a bit, especially when, I've got product that's, that's on Let Go, eBay, and and all these other places. And as those items are selling, I could be doing some other things in order to increase my amount of wealth here. In the meantime, so I decided to go ahead and check out Postmates, watch some videos. I was familiar with a bit of the setup. This weekend was really cool because I've got my card, my Postmates card, which is really cool, and I was able to get started right away. I already filled out everything else, and so I got started. My first day, it's always kind of awkward. I think, you do the first delivery, just going through the app and everything. But what's really cool though is I guess there was an update of the app, and I really like it. The way that it's set up. I mean, there's a couple things, that could be, fixed a little bit, particularly like, canceling an order, and with the choices that they give you. For example, if the restaurant is closed, what exactly, can you do? I mean, if the customer wants me to go to another restaurant that, that's not what they asked for, am I able to do that? I mean, these are some questions that I'm actually going to email support so I can know this information, because the last thing I want to do is cancel a order and they not know why exactly I did it. It's only one choice on there as far as canceling an order, and it's like I have to go offline or something like that, and and that that's really not acceptable. They need to know exactly, I think, within some reason why you decided to do that. So so I made deliveries. I was like, I started I think about 8 o'clock at night when I did my first day, and I was 8 o'clock until like 4 o'clock in the morning. I was out hustling, just doing it. Got a couple of tips that people gave me. I haven't noticed anything as far as when I looked at the places that I delivered to, or the places that I delivered from, and I didn't see any other tips that were done online yet. A lot of that stuff is still saying pending, so I guess I'll just kind of wait and see. But as far as the amount of earnings for the deliveries, I mean, they could range, from anywhere from like $4.50, up to maybe $11, and I got quite a few of the $9, $10, $11 deliveries, which was cool. Like I said, this is a really easy gig. Not difficult at all. If you like driving, if you like being your own boss, not, having to have somebody, a lot of time for you to go to the bathroom, or a lot of time for you to eat, lunch, if that's what you want to do. This is really a great gig. I think, for people that are like already kind of like in the working world too, that really understand, what it's like to work for other people. And if you're in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, you can, I mean, you understand that. And, personally, me, not to knock, other people and the things that they do. For example, you get some people that, they, do the greeting thing at Walmart, or, and, it's not they're 80 or 90 years old. They could be like 40, 50, 60 years old doing that. They're in perfect health. This might be something that they might want to do, for sure. So, like I said, I'm having a good time doing this. This is, like I said, this is easy. But like anything, after doing it for quite a few hours, you get tired, and, is how it is. But I could tell you one of the things that I do like really appreciate, especially going to like a lot of these different places. I mean, I've gotten people ice cream, which I think is actually pretty cool. I mean, just to be at home and have somebody go pick up ice cream for you and bring it back to you, that's like an awesome thing. But I've done that. I've gone to Walgreens and got people things out of Walgreens. I've gone to a lot of places, and I tell you, one of the things that I don't like a lot, but I've been learning, is when I have to like go to Jack in a Box or something, especially, when it hits like that midnight mark, or actually even at 10:30 mark, 10:30, 11 o'clock mark. And, a lot of places are closed. People are going to be asking for like Jack in a Box, Steak and Shake, those type of things. And you have to go in there and order it yourself. So just knowing, sometimes there are things that, that they order, but they didn't specify, like, if it's a drink or something. For example, I had this one order and it was like a combo thing. And then they asked me, okay, what kind of drink you want? And so the person didn't have a drink on there. So I'm trying to rush and let me call this person so I can find out what kind of drink they want, so I can go ahead and order this. But you learn. That's the thing. You learn through trial and error. So, when you go back to these places, which I have gone back to these places, then if you see something that says combo, you just call a customer up and ask them, or text the customer. It's real easy too on the app, the way that they set it up. But you can go ahead and contact them and say, hey, you didn't specify a drink. What type of drink would you like? Easy, and, take care of their business before. And then once you get into the drive-thru, or you walk in, a lot of times I like to walk into the restaurant. If possible, if it's late at night, then you have to deal with the drive-thru. But it's a lot simpler when you know exactly what it is, that you want. That you're supposed to be getting, and you can do that, and order quick, fast, easy. So cool. All right. But anyway, this is like my first Postmates video. I've got like, I was thinking about doing like this Postmates blooper thing. I don't know. But there was a couple things that were just really, really just, I think anybody in delivery, you run into some funny situations just dealing with people. And it can happen anywhere. So I got a couple of funny ones, so I might share that on another video or something like that when I'm thinking about it. But other than that, like I said, I do a lot on my, I do a lot of the reselling type of things. And again, so one last thing too with Postmates as well is, and I'll put my code up there for you guys as well. But if you're looking at this, if you're checking it out, guess what? $100 in free deliveries. $100 in free deliveries. I'll give you my code, okay? Just use it. $100 in free deliveries. It couldn't be any simpler, okay? So I'll go ahead and put I'll put that information too in the, I guess in the link information or whatever below, and item description, all that stuff. I'll put that there, and then you can use it, so you can get yourself $100 in free deliveries for Postmates. But like I said, I really like it. I enjoy it so far. It's a good time. And also, don't forget, guys, for you guys that are checking out my reselling videos as well, don't forget that I do have my website, which is called dopetohope.net, dopetohope.org, D2H, that's the number 2, D2H, okay, .life as well. And, you can find me all over Google, that type of thing. And so you know that I'm working for a scholarship fund here for recovering heroin addicts. It's just kind of a passion of mine. And so, if you like the information that you've gotten, from my reselling videos, or, it may even be something from Postmates that I do, just please donate $1. If you can donate $1, donate 50 cents. But it's, I think it's something that's helpful to all of us, because a lot of times, as I've said many, many times before, when they recover, a lot of times what's left is that they've got a lot of baggage. And so it could be like felonies, all types of baggage, but they still need to work. Okay. And when you get a person in a situation and they can't find a job because society has set up a system that is very, very, very unforgiving. Okay. Then, we don't want them to go back into the same type of thing. and do things that really is just a problem for society as a whole. Is, for example, getting back into, getting into crime, breaking into things, running scams, all that kind of stuff. So when people change their lives, they deserve a chance, to do it. And so, but like I said, society is not built that way. You mess up, especially if it's a felony, it messes you up for the rest of your life. Especially over something ignorant, okay, that it doesn't even need to be set up that way. Everybody deserves a chance. Everybody should be forgiven, for things, especially if they're willing to, to make an effort, change their lives, and give back to society. So I don't want to get on my soapbox or, whatever, just, kind of throwing it out there. But I'm out of here. I've been talking long enough, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay, bye-bye.